What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Learning 101. It's Wednesday, January 20th, 2021. It's inauguration day for the new president in the United States. And the stock market is still on fire in small cap land. OBLN going on a huge run today, running up over 500% from $2 all the way up to a high of almost $11 today. Just insane action. It looked like OBLN was trying to push the last hour of the day right here, going into power hour. I think they might be trapping longs to potentially slam it down. I don't know if I would chase after this stock. It's just way too risky. Such a wild day though. I've traded it a few times on OBLN. I made just over $2,500. Let me pull it over for show you guys real quick. Made $2,500 on OBLN, and I also traded GRTS. Today, I made just over $3,300 on GRTS, and then we also traded this morning YQ. YQ, I was able to make just over $7,000 trading this bad boy today, right when it was popping up to $14. Pulls back just below 14. I started to load up on this bad boy, and then gets a nice run all the way up over $15. And then you see later on it topped out near $17. This thing could keep going and keep pushing up. It's a very light volume stock compared to OBLN. I mean, just look at the volume on OBLN. 400 million in volume. That's just insane. Insane. It could break up over 12 or $10. It may not break up over 10. I don't know. But chasing a stock up this high, it's pretty risky because it could slam down to $9, $8.50. It could get pretty ugly. I also put out a poll on Twitter asking you guys, do you think OBLN will have a short squeeze today? This was before it had its run up over $7. And you guys said 64% of you said yes, it will squeeze. 35% of you said nope, short all day. Out of a total of 14 votes. If you guys ain't following me on Twitter, I have my Twitter handle down in the video description. You guys could check me out. I'm always posting on Twitter and in the Discord group. Let's go back to OBLN real quick. I want to see what actually happens with this. It's looking like it's wanting to, but I think it's going to slam down really hard. It's going to be about done for. We've had a lot of good runners today, guys. A lot of good runners. There goes that YQ also, shooting up over 17 to 17.50. Look at the opportunity the markets are giving us. Just insane opportunity. It's great to be a trader and take advantage of these plays. You got YQ, GRTS. Look at that run up today from $19 all the way up to $35. A $15, $16 run this morning. What else did we have? NTN. From 275 all the way up to 425. Pola had a good pop today also. Pola has had pops the last 3-4 days. Look at that. From when we traded it or seen it on Friday during the live stream, today got a nice pop from 1250 up to 1450. I want to go back to this OBLN. I really want to see what it does. Like I said, I think it's going to slam down hard. Let's see what happens with her. 400 million in volume. That's $500 million in volume. That's just insane. It's getting really, really tight there on the 10-minute. What's going to happen, whatever which way it decides to go, it's just going to explode. It's not going to give you no heads up. If it fails, it's going to slam down below $9. If it rips up, it's going to rip all the way up to $11. It's just going to be a huge explosion whichever way it decides to go. But what did you guys trade today? Leave in the comments. Let's see what you guys traded. Were you guys able to capitalize on OBLN? I do not have a position on OBLN. I'm not going to chase after a stock up this high. I'm just watching it to see what happens. It very well could run up and explode up over $10, but I really think it's going to slam down really hard. And if it does run up, so be it. Look at all the opportunities you had today. From $2. Look at the big picture. $2 this stock was at. Now it's at $10. That's insane. YQ could get a nice little pullback down to 17. And then from there, get a nice rip back on up. YQ has been the underdog all day. And then ACRS, this was a big runner yesterday. From $6 all the way up to 20. Today it got a nice run from $19.50 all the way up to $24. Now it's just been fading off. So I'll be keeping an eye on this stock the next coming days for bounce opportunities. You guys think YQ is going to keep going? It's going to push up to 18, 20 bucks. It's got room to run all the way up to $20. YQ does. I'd look for volume to come into this the last hour of the day. And if you have a position on OBLN, I'd be very, very careful. That stock's up way too much. Don't blow your account up. Someone said they traded Vive, V-I-V-E. It's got, if it can get over 325, yeah, it's got a good gap to fill up to 360. That's like a swing trade. I personally wouldn't pay attention to stocks like this Because it's only moved like 15 cents the whole day. Compared to something like OBLN that moved like $8 up. I don't know. This OBLN, it looked like it tried failing right there, and they're still holding on to it. Just be super cautious, guys. It's not worth blowing up an account. Don't get FOMO. Fear of missing out. Oh, and then TLSA was a good one also today. From 350 all the way up to almost 550. Got a nice climb all the way back up. Now it's looking like it's trying to pop back over that VWAP. Let's see what, I want to go back to YQ. This thing could make a good run. Look at that big volume spike. Let it pull back down right here. And let it get going back up over 18 bucks. OBLN, they're doing something. I think they're it's just like going sideways but up, like in an upward direction. OBLN is. See how it's like going sideways on like the upside like that? Man, I really don't know, but once OBLN picks a direction, watch out. I'm just scanning around real quick. I want to see what could potentially pop up. IPOE was a big runner yesterday also. There goes OBLN. Up over 1050. Wow, what an explosion right there. From 960s, surges all the way up to 1060, $1. That's crazy. Here goes 1050, 1070s. Watch how fast it starts ripping up and pushing. It's like when stocks get up over that $10, they start skipping 50 cents, $1 at a time. One candle, one 1-minute candle had almost 3-4 million in volume. And then look at that nasty slam down. See? That's why you don't chase after stocks, guys. Look at that. From 1050 all the way down to 850, $2. Kiss your portfolio goodbye. That's what we call fake out. Wow. I wasn't in on that. I told you guys I wasn't going to trade that. Don't chase after those stocks. It's not worth it. That's a sick sell down right there. Very nasty. Real quickly, back to YQ. I want to keep an eye on this one. I think it's got potential. It's going to bounce off that 17. It's going to work its way back up to 18, I think. YQ did have some wicked moves today, though. Normally, what I say, rounding tops are bearish. It got squeezed right there. Look at that nasty wick right there. From 1587 all the way down to 1518. Oh, and we got Vive popping off. Are you guys like... Now it's hitting the high of day scanner. Like I said though on Vive, it's more of a swing type play. It's got room to run up to 370s, but that's not my type of play. 370s, $4 for the gap fill. Alright, let's see what happens with YQ here. See that nasty sell-off right there from 1750 down to 1650. OBLN grinding back up. I tried giving you guys a warning. Don't chase after stocks that are up that much. That's just insane. Up over 500%. NTN, I think, was another one that popped off. Yeah, from 250 all the way up to 425. GRTS. There was a few opportunities on this bad boy after it ran up this morning and it trended all the way down like this. Just simply draw a trend line on it. Draw a trend line on it, connecting all of the lower highs all the way down. And once the stock pushes up over, I mean, that's a trading opportunity. Seeing the trend line hold as support. Levels out all right here at 24. And from $24, this ran all the way up to almost $29. That's a nice $4 move. $5 move. Seeing how they did that on YQ. Just like what they did earlier right here. It's a really tricky stock to trade. They wick it down, rip it back up. They rip it down, grind it back up. What they're doing is just they're taking people's stops out. You got to pay attention more to the bigger picture. Like this 10-minute makes more sense. Supports there at 1650, 17. But we got about an hour left in the day. I think I'm just about done for the day. There was just so much going on. I wanted to quickly jump on, cover with you guys all the hot stocks that popped off, and if anybody was getting fear of missing out and FOMO on OBLN, I wanted to try to catch somebody, like, yo, it's up way too much. Look at what you're doing. And look what happened. Just destroyed them. Destroyed. $2 candle to the downside. That's gross. Alright guys, just a quick video. Be safe out there. If you haven't already, join the Discord chat room. I have a link to join the Discord in my video description. You guys can join up. We're out in here every day, Monday through Friday. Every single day. We killed it today in the Wednesday chat. Everybody was making call outs. And we were all trading, what was it? OBLN, I think it was this morning. Or CLIB. CLBS was the name of the ticker. Nice run from 350s